Whoops. Okay, okay. Right. Is there an options button? Accessibility? Whoa. Okay, we'll do default. Oof. Wow. This game is F11 maybe. Okay, F11 works. Okay. What's going on, everybody? This is another new game. I was playing some Balatro and saw that they added these cards. I don't know how long ago it was. Probably a little while ago. I think it was around January. For Slay the Princess, and the game's a little loud. Hopefully I can change it. I don't want to see any of that. Preferences maybe? Maybe it's preferences. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Okay. That's an interesting setting. Let's do... I'm trying to think of what's good for me. That seems good. I have no idea what this game is. I literally have no clue. I've heard it's... I looked a little bit at the Steam reviews. It's a horror game, but a choice game, and that's all I know. So, well, auto forward time? So I don't know what in the world I'm good. This game came out like 2 years ago. I don't know. I was kind of bored. Let's just see how this goes. Let's go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, there's narration.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Look at that. The parallax effect is pretty cool
You're
there.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, this game had a super interesting premise. Just from the images and the art style, it really reminded me of like Don't Starve. And I'm a big fan of that game's art style. Not so much of the game, but the game is just not for me, like those survival games. But this one looked interesting. And recently I've been working really hard to start platinuming a bunch of my Steam games, and I'm running out. So this one had 130 achievements. So I figured that would be kind of fun. Maybe give me something to do for a little while. While some other games are on the back burner. But okay, so I have a history. Okay, so there's a history tab, auto. I don't want to do that. I can save at any point. They were good. Ooh, what? Okay. Oh my gosh, a lot of choices. Viva la Revolution. So I usually take the strong and silent type in these games, but I don't know. This game gives me a feeling, just like looking at it and listening to the music
While
here.
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
I did buy the game. So maybe that's why. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay. I don't think I need to ask any more questions about the world ending. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Surely. Now let's silently continue to the cabin. Let's take a walk.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Yeah, this is a really good, like not scene setter, but just a tone, really good tone, really good. I don't know. It's just like a feeling, man.
A warning before you go any further.
I love the way, dude. I love premises that start right off the bat, just like you're gonna kill this princess. Like that's so nice.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'm almost tempted just to go for the straight, just like murder route.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Who's the hero? What?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
A little convenient, huh? I'll take the blade with me.
You
Why
take the
not?
blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, the music, man. Alright, let's go into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
man.
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I think lives here might be a bit of a I don't know if that's the right term, narrator,
Her
but
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
what the hell? Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's not give her any information.
still
Let's just head
listening
down the
to reason.
stairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What happened to this one? I don't like the fact that the right one is gone.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's just steal our nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm with the narrator on this one, man. I trust him a lot more than the princess, I guess, right? Are you sure she's not armed? Oh, look at that. What if she's bluffing? What if she kills us? Slay the princess. I mean, I have to pick the option. That's what the game is called.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Whoa.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
I did my job. I did my job.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I told her, or I was told that would do the trick, so I did everything I could.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
Oh boy.
That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That's too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Oh, hell no. Come
I
on.
really don't think you should do that.
Yeah, me neither.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Dude, number one rule, dude. If you kill somebody, you don't get close to their dead body.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You're right. She's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
I don't want to grab the blade either. Just getting close to her is probably not a great idea.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs,
shivered.
closing the door to the basement behind you.
I don't like that.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay. All right, we'll leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
What the hell?
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay. I'll try to theory craft a little bit of what I think is actually happening. Maybe, I don't know, I guess killing her maybe put me into a different dimension. Oh, okay. That's a great option. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No,
What?
this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
You know, I never trust people that tell me to trust them. I have a complex about that, I think.
Time passes.
Wait, what?
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
You sure about that one?
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
There is no forever, though, right? Like, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
What's the difference? I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. That's pretty good. No, we're happy,
Really?
I'm sure of it.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
how much more time has passed. I mean, I guess it doesn't
Please
really matter,
shake
right?
yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm kind of interested in just staying in, like, the
Little
state.
voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
It's like some Evangelion
Though
shit, man.
words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh, it actually is Evangelion. Good job, Shinji! Yay! That's fire, dude. You saved everyone. I got the good ending. And that's a trophy. That's actually it. Wow. Well, that's it, guys. I guess that's the end of the video. I was thinking about recording for like an hour, so. There's a lot of credits here, man. Damn. Good job, everybody. Huh? Oh, is this like... Okay. That's so funny. Okay, I want to do one thing. I'm going to change the text size scaling a little, make it a little bit higher. Self-voicing volume drop. I think that's okay. I don't need to do that. New game, I think. I don't think we can continue or anything, so. Or load. We'll just restart from the very beginning.
On a path in the woods.
Okay, we can skip this right here, right? Let's just say, let's not do it now. Let's walk away.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't do that. Let's ask about the reward.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Interesting. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's a good option.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Well, the ending we got with the narrator wasn't exactly nice.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to ignore him.
Right, okay.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. So, yeah, I guess it's time we talk to
The interior
her.
of the cabin is almost
I'm gonna
entirely
grab the
bare.
knife still.
The air is stale. The blade is your...
Yeah, we'll still take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing us her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Should I say hi?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Oh, we talk with knife in my hand, lady.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Dude, the voice of the hero is very easily swayed.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip or drop it. I don't feel like we should drop the knife.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade
Whoa,
tightening
whoa, whoa,
as
whoa.
you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh. Fine then. I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
I'll drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you
I didn't
step forward to
wanna
speak
get this
with the
close, I don't
princess
think, but-
face to face, unarmed.
I think we needed to get this
We'll be
close.
fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What the hell is she down here for? Or how long has she been down here? That's really what I want to ask, but... There we go.
Too long.
Too long. Fantastic
Note
answer,
the
thanks.
lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well, you haven't really told me much either, narrator, to be honest.
Do you?
Good question. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
I don't want to give you information first. I mean, you're the one locked up here. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I suppose. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Ah.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I'll figure something out. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute.
Whoa.
Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I've seen strong beings be, restrained before. Oh, I don't like her face. Whoa. So she's got like the upper hand here in terms of information. Obviously, she knows a lot more. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Interesting take from both of them.
I
There.
don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Oh, thanks.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't
I don't
sound
think that
right
matters to me.
And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Yeah, you know.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
See, I don't know. I don't have any reason to believe you can't end the world. Maybe the chain is, stopping you or something. I
She's
don't know.
wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
That's a good point.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
That's the second time you brought that up, narrator.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Cut off her
She
arm.
is. I'm sure of it.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Whoa. Really? I mean, I don't know how much more information I'm going to be able to get just leaving her locked down here. But, let's see. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Then why hasn't she already?
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
See, this is... I wonder why. Is it because I'm here now? Is
And
that why
if
she
you
can get out?
don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
See, you're not helping with your whole... the claims of destroying
You
the
have
world.
to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, so I've heard.
You turn your back to the princess.
Did I grab the knife? Was that what that
make
noise
your
was?
way to the stairs.
Oh, okay, I do have the knife back in my hand, actually.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Then why haven't you done it
Slip
already?
these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. No, no, we're sticking to the plan. I'm locking her down here.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
All right, you pick me, narrator. Sorry, buddy.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Why quickly?
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
I don't. Okay, how are we gonna get to know each other better if she's? I'm
Isn't
not.
long before you
okay.
start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing,
Oh, boy.
wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Is she actually knocking on the door?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrible.
Wow, that's loud.
Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
That can't be real. It's gotta be like some kind of trick.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
See?
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
It's gotta be some kind of like mental projection or
No.
some shit.
It doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep? What? Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. No, let's just ignore her.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Why am I still in the cabin?
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night
that's
to
good.
silence in the cabin.
Wait, it
The
opens
ruckus
that
has
way?
stopped,
Why'd you put
and
the table
door
in
to
front of
the
it?
basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Oh, I'm
Where
so
is she?
cooked. I'm so cooked.
Thanks for helping
Yeah.
me get out of that awful basement.
How did I help her get out?
You try and stumble
Whoa.
to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
How did I help her get out?
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer.
Oh, that's pretty
one
good art.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting
My
down
organs?
one by one.
That's not very
Or maybe
timely.
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath.
Well, that's
and
okay.
Your heart freezes.
Shut
in your
down my body, I
chest.
guess.
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow. Just like that, huh? Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods,
What?
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, hang on. But I died. What am I doing here?
I assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally
Wow.
told you that a second ago. If he doesn't
Okay.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, the hero remembers, though.
What if he hears us?
The paranoid. Who are you?
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Yeah, right.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
He does have a point. Sadly, he does have a point
We
there.
couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
True.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how
I have
are
a
we
theory.
supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
I'm wondering, because when we killed her, it was almost like time stopped existing. But now that she killed us, we go right back to square one.
I want
So.
you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
That is an interesting prospect. Do I want to talk about the person? I think maybe we can get some
Just be
information
quick
on it.
about it.
Yeah. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from the last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. Who locked her in that basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
See, so if the narrator was correct about what he said while we were dying, where he said he can't lie, he has to tell the truth. He's probably telling the truth here, but just not expanding. There probably is a path in the woods, right? I think we can say that for sure. And people did lock her in that basement, but like he's purposely leaving out a lot of information. I think a lot of context. Just being around her in the end shut down all my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
If people locked her away, couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Hey, this is a good one. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us.
Why?
I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but You're just going to have to take me at my word.
I mean, it could be like a, like Lovecraftian kind of thing, I guess, maybe. Like an incomprehensible horror.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
Yeah, maybe not.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. No, you should do anything but that. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
That's all.
Right, now if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I don't want to turn around and leave. Let's go back up there, man. Let's see if the princess knows.
Before you go any further, she will lie.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah, but that would include you. I want to see if the princess knows who we are. That would tell me a lot.
The interior of the cabin
Oh,
is plain.
Jesus
The
Christ.
smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Okay. I don't like mirrors. I don't like the faces on the window. What the fuck?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. If you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
What's this mirror, man? This whole cabin is different than I remember it. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. That's a good one.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it.
Okay, come on.
Because that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Like I said, I hate mirrors in these kind of things, but I want to see how handsome I am. I genuinely don't think he's lying about it. I don't think he can see it.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, this whole cabin, not the whole cabin, it's almost the same. Things are moved around a little bit. There's, like, it almost looks like the principal from Gumball is watching us over there in the mirror. Okay, let's take the blade first.
Reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
It's true. I mean, it is true, but I don't think he is. Okay, now that I have the knife, let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Wow, there's no
This
reflection.
really isn't funny.
Oh, wipe it.
You reach forward and rub
What
your hand
the
against
hell?
the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away?
Oh,
Clearly there was something in there.
what was
worth
my
investigating
hand?
if
What
he
am
wants it
I?
done so bad.
Okay.
Very different.
No, I'm gonna say it's different.
He
Yeah.
changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality.
No, I don't think he
Calm
changed anything.
down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Well, let's go see if the princess knows who.
You cross
What
over the
the
threshold
hell?
onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
What is this?
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Like she's actually gonna talk?
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, she knows who we are.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator thinks I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void? What? Well, there's a lot of really weird options here. How hard is it to throw a knife?
Can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place,
Yeah,
it'll
good
be
point.
enough.
I think I'm just gonna go talk to her. This would be like Dormammu, man.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Do I?
As you emerge,
What?
you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
It seems there are some constants, right? The cabin being there was constant. What was in it changed. And the forest path didn't change. So I'm wondering if the princess is still chained at wherever the end of this thing is.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
He's got a good point there, though.
I'm going to die.
That's a good point.
I don't want to die again.
Well,
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
ooh. Let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh.
I told you I was going to
What the
find
hell
you.
is she?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh, this again?
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
She knows who we are, though.
There has
For
to
sure,
be
for sure.
a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I have an unconscionably strong will.
Your vision as
Oh,
your blood begins
ow.
to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp
Whoa.
of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
I like you paranoid.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Why liver?
liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves, heart.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I'm alive though.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
I don't think she can.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
I feel like I'm gonna miss if I try to kill her right now.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay.
heart, lungs,
Oh my god, there's so many options. Oh my gosh.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
What? What is this one? Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare? Hell no, I'm fighting back, bro.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
There's no way.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Nerves.
Oh,
Oh, I can. Finally. And now that
Wow.
she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
Not from her eyes
it
either.
won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick.
and we're back here again, huh?
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead?
Ooh.
I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
I like this paranoid guy, man. He's pretty good.
I just do. I value life. Every life.
Oh,
Even
wow.
yours. Especially yours.
Not the princesses, though.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Oh, I can't say, but you don't care about the princess's life?
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again. But she wanted us to die too, though, didn't she? Didn't she say, I'll see you again when you finally decide to die?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
That's a good point, hero. Thank you. Let's just throw the blade away.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone.
So there is actually like a void.
Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now.
No, there is. There is a way.
Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
So he was dismissing us the whole time when he knew that was probably impossible. Okay.
Bastard, how much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
More time passes.
I guess we just wait.
You're still here.
Wait again?
More time.
Let's just wait.
More time. More time. Unlike you,
No,
I'm
oh,
not
whoops.
capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. That's a grim thought, isn't it?
So, yeah, I'm asking if I can starve or be dehydrated to the point of death.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. You really shouldn't have gotten rid of the blade. It was our way out. What were you thinking? Now, if we're going to be stuck here until we starve, we really shouldn't be at each other's throats.
Yeah, if we are going to die, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
No.
Fair enough.
Still no. You're not going to wear me down.
Just keep
Ooh,
asking for the
Shasta, one more
secrets.
time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while
Oh,
longer.
we're going to die.
But eventually the thirst sets in,
Oh.
and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
So we are actually just going to starve to death, huh?
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
You know what's interesting about that is I don't think we starved to death the first time when we killed the princess.
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Capital T. The Wrath. Wraith? Wraith. Oops.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Whoa.
It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Paranoid's got a point here.
Yes, so it does.
The Cold. Who the fuck is this guy?
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
You've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
You're correct,
Then
narrator.
let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
It's true.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
No,
That's
that's
all the
not.
more reason to
I don't
take
know what
this
this is.
seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her
What?
influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? Yeah.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Whoa.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her, and we've been killed by her. And neither of those things have gone well for us. Oh, sorry, excuse me. If we're gonna fall through this loop forever, eventually we're gonna let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So,
Just straight up.
standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be better, right?
Nah.
No, it's strictly worse.
Thank you, narrator.
And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters,
Good point.
and because the unknown is always worse than the known.
Good point.
But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Okay. Let's go to the
Continue
cabin.
down the path towards the cabin.
I don't want to turn away yet.
It isn't long before
I'll
you're
do it one
steps
more
away
time.
from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense.
I think you're right, Paranoid.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Man, they're trying to convince
You
me.
don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Good job, Cold. That's a good point, man. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Good point.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
that was a good exchange.
The interior of the
What
cabin is
in the
long and dark,
world?
a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow
Whoa.
out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
There's that mirror again.
The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror?
No.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, okay.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Of course there isn't a mirror.
Oh my god, we threw the...
wasn't one last time either, so why
Oh
would
my
you do
gosh.
it this time?
There's no blade because we threw it into the void. Oh, oh boy. Okay, so interesting then. So the void is outside of this loop that we're in then, for sure. Because there's no blade. The blade's gone. So when we threw it out, it didn't get carried over to this loop. Because it...
I suppose
Oh,
the
man.
only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I think you got a point, Cold. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Okay.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Mm.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
I don't have another choice, so let's go to the
You
mirror.
slowly make your way
Oh, we're
towards the
so
gaping
slow,
wall
dude.
that
Come
awaits
on.
you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Thanks, narrator.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
That's fire. That's fire.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever
Oh, this is the
mirror
end of the
actually
hallway.
there.
So the door is... This is kind of like the door then? Yeah, let's wipe it
I
clean.
know what's about to happen.
Yep,
Knowing makes
yep.
it so much worse.
You got a point, Paranoid.
Reach your arm forward
Oh.
into the pitch black of the opening.
The mirror's gone.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress.
Oh, I don't like
built
this.
up for nothing.
The fake out.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle.
Really?
Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Yeah, I might want to slave the blade.
Bones snap.
What?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying
Whoa.
visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin
Yeah, what the
carved
hell am I?
jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Hell, maybe is she dying every time we kill her?
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh.
And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Interesting.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us. What's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Cold, I don't think you're very...
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt. Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
I don't think anybody has that ability, Cold. Sorry,
Like,
buddy.
It's that easy.
Yeah, thank you, hero.
It is.
Oh, boy.
Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts.
Got a point, hero. Thank you.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You killed me, then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? Yeah, we're even now.
I think you forgot something, like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse, and it's all thanks to you. If
Weird.
I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Can I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
She's hesitating
Enough
again.
talking.
Oh, maybe
We'll
not.
have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the
Whoa.
floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon.
I never said
So
that.
I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Keep us out of it, Paranoid. You helped us last
I'm
time.
right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
He does kind of have a point there. Maybe we do.
Your
Oh,
vision
Jesus.
fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
That's one way to put it. Oh, wait, what?
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
I should have broke my ankle
So
then.
cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh,
I know.
jeez.
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this. We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
What the hell is this?
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
How would you
We
know?
weren't always like this. I've always been like this. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement.
That's a good point. That actually sounds kind of fun.
Your body,
Ugh.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Throw your body into the abyss. Let's
In
go.
a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear
Wow,
as you
really?
and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body. One, two, three. One, two, three. Next one we all go. One, two, three. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches,
Wow.
and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole. Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
I don't really hate you.
We did it! We actually did it!
Yeah, well, let's not get too excited.
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
What?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Did she kill him? Oh, the narrator's dead. What the hell is happening to my face? Oh, she's ripping out of my body now. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Whoa. But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your feet once more.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
You know, this looks a lot like the first place that we got left in.
Mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
Is it just me and Hero?
He was never
Oh,
going
no.
to outlast us.
Cold is back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No
Everybody's
voice
still here.
wheedling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold.
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking
Oh.
for her.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel
It's
better
really
without
loud down
her.
here.
But I don't. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror's never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. It's calling us, and not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah, Cold, I'm usually not with you, but I'm kind of with you on this. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. It's not going to vanish this time. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Whoa. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh, it's
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I just don't trust this thing, dude. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, wow. How many pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, isn't that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you afraid I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
That's a good point. And what if I don't let you?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
Whoa.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What? Oh. Wait. Did the game close? The game just closed itself? That wasn't a crash.
You
What?
have returned to me.
Oh!
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Whoa. That kind of got me, I'm not gonna lie. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. Quite a fun game, actually. I'll keep, I'll keep playing it. Why not? It seems pretty fun. So thank you guys. I don't know when the next one will be posted, but we'll see.